morning, everybody. We're back in Mimi's kitchen. I've got a lot to do today, and I thought I'd just share with you what I'm working on today. Now that I am retired, I've got plenty of time to do some canning, and I wanted to share with you what I'm putting up this week. I'm putting up meat, and lots of it. So stick around and let me show you what I got going on in the kitchen. Okay, yesterday in the kitchen, I pressure canned 13 pints of chicken breast. I had a case of chicken breast in my freezer that I needed to do something with. Last summer, a local chicken plant decided to sell their chicken when the restaurants were closed and they couldn't get rid of it. Instead of dumping it or killing off chickens and dumping the birds, they had truckload sales and went around to all the different little communities in my state and sold chicken by the case. So I was able to pick up 30-pound boxes of chicken breast, drumettes, chicken legs, all kinds of variety, chicken tenders for $30 a box, and it was like a 30-pound box, so it's $1 a pound. So I've had this in my freezer, and I really need to start cleaning out my freezer for the new year of garden vegetables. So I'm going to decided I needed to pressure can it. So this I pressure canned yesterday, and today I'm going to be pressure canning some stew beef that I had in the freezer. So I've got that thawing out in some cool water. I just got back from Costco, where I did a video last July on how to take $100 and go to Costco and really stock up and I made 23 meals out of $100 worth of meat, and I'll link that video below. But today I went back and bought some more, and they were very well stocked. There is rumors online that the meat is running out, but they were stocked. So I was able to get this hamburger for $3.59. I got these little sirloin steaks, but we use those as roast, and they were $8.49 a pound. And then I got another package of stew beef because this pressure cans so well and it is so delicious. So let me share with you what happened last July. I'm not sure how much the beef stew was. I did not write that total down, but now it is $4.49 a pound, and I'm going to try to keep up with this. The hamburger last July was $3.99 a pound. It's actually gone down. It was $3.59 today. I don't know why. But the sirloin steaks 10 months ago, they were $6.49 and now they're $8.49. So they have gone up $2 a pound. So I'm going to freeze some of this. I think the stew beef I will pressure can, but I'll show you in a few minutes how I'm going to put up all this meat and really work to stock up the proteins in the pantry. So stay tuned. All right, I got a little commercial for you. At Costco, I picked up these bacon cheddar crisp. They're kind of low carb, but look at that. It has 10 grams of protein. And we're trying to pack the pantry with some protein. I'm gonna tell y'all what, these are good. Oh my word, it is cheddar, cheese, cooked up with bacon in it. And I'm dipping it in some of this ranch dip. Ooh, that is really good. If y'all had that at your Costco, y'all have to try that. That is a great snack and a little bit healthier than potato chips. Okay, I'm getting ready to start canning the stew beef. Got it all thawed out in this big bowl, ready to pack in the jars. I will be raw packing that, and I do have a video on how to do that. It's very easy. And this meat is so delicious and tender after it's pressure canned. So check the link below for that video. I've got my lids and rings all washed. And I know we're all having a hard time finding these right here. But you know what? Every time I go to the grocery store or Walmart, they have these, which is the rings and the lids and the bands. So I pick up several boxes every time I go to the store. I don't know why these are in stock, but it's the same thing. You just are going to have more bands. but that's okay because bands tend to rust. And I also like the silver. I don't buy the gold anymore because I'm noticing that the gold bands and lids rust. So I've gone to the silver. So hopefully if you check your grocery stores and Walmart, and make sure you buy the Ball silver brand. And another really neat find at Costco today, this pink Himalayan salt, there is a grinder and an extra thing of salt. This was $5.97, and I love pink Himalayan salt. It's supposed to be so good for you. So that's a really good deal. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I've got all the stew beef packed and in the pressure canner. I'm going to be taking the beef loin, top sirloin steaks, and there's 6 steaks in this pack from Costco, and this has gone up to $8.49 a pound. But this is, each sirloin steak is one meal for my husband and I. We can either slit this down the middle, or we can cook the whole thing as a roast. So that's one meal. So I'm gonna come over to the food saver and go ahead and package this up for storage in the freezer. And we usually have this maybe twice a month. But it's a really good top sirloin steak. Okay, I've got a new food saver. My other food vacuum system blew up. I burned the motor out. So I bought a new food saver, and I'm hoping this one lasts a long time. But this is the perfect way to keep your meats from getting freezer burned, is to package those and vacuum seal them with a food saver. You know, meat's so expensive anyway, you don't want to lose it to freezer burn. So if you haven't already, go ahead and invest in a food saver. And I'm just packing each little steak, and that will be one meal for my husband and myself. Each individual steak is going to get vacuum sealed, and then I'll place everything in a Ziploc bag. So that's all there is to it. If you don't have a food saver, you know, check Amazon, Walmart, and this one I purchased at Costco. Works great. Alright, pressure canner is at 10 pounds of pressure, and I'll cook the stew beef for 90 minutes. And so now I'm going to work on the hamburger meat. This was $3.59 a pound, which was cheaper than 10 months ago. It's 6.81 pounds. I'm going to weigh this out into a little over a pound packages, 6 packages, and put that in the freezer. I have canned this before, pressure canned it, but we really prefer it frozen. So I'm going to start working on that meat. Okay, I'm just going to share with you some of the things I got from Costco today. I usually go at least once a month. It's been about 2 months since I've been, so this was a big haul. But I do always buy sugar when I go to Costco in this big bag. And I understand from other YouTubers that sugar could be off the shelves or have a shortage or whatever, so I try to stay stocked up on sugar. I always buy the 2-pack of Jif peanut butter. My husband and I love peanut butter, and of course I have all the grandkids. So this is a very good buy at Costco, and I put this in my pantry. Vitamin C, I picked that up this time because I really want to get my immune system really good and strong. So this was $11 for 500 tablets of 500 milligrams of vitamin C, and they have good vitamins at Costco. I got the tomato paste. This is a 12-pack for like $5.50 or something, and that I'm going to use this summer when I make my own pizza and spaghetti sauce, so I needed some of that. Then I have the Kirkland's organic chicken stock. I've used all the chicken stock I had in my freezer, and if I can more chicken, I'm going to need some stock, so I picked up this 6-pack, and that was a really good deal. And then I got tuna. The albacore white tuna was like $10 for 8 cans. And so each can I consider a meal, whether I make a hot tuna dish or tuna salad. So basically, like I did in my last video, I'll break it down for you. I have 3 packages of stewed beef, 6 packages of sirloin steaks, 6 packages of 1 pound of ground beef, and then the 8 cans of tuna equals 23 meals, and I got it right under $100 for $92.04. So I did pretty good this time on getting the proteins packed in the freezer in the pantry. So keep up with me on this, because I'm going to keep watching the prices of the meat and keep you posted on how we're doing on the rising cost of beef. I do know the sirloin steaks went up $2 a pound. So that's one thing I did notice this time. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today in the kitchen. The pressure is falling on the canner. So I'll share with you what the stewed beef looks like. It's been processing for 90 minutes. I'm going to give you a quick peek of my shelves in the kitchen, and I'll do a video soon of where I got all these pieces, and I can tell you I didn't pay over $10 for anything up here. That is my limit when I go thrift store shopping. I cannot pay over $10 for a piece. So you'll be surprised at some of the deals I got. So I'll share with you in just a few minutes as soon as the pressure's down, and never ever take the lid off until that pressure is completely to 0 and you take off your weight. And I still wait 30 minutes. So hold on just a minute, we'll come back and check out the beef stew. So thanks for joining me today in my kitchen. My jars are popping. I've had a busy day. We've got stewed beef pressure canned. I've got chicken pressure canned, so I can pack my pantry with some good protein. I went to Costco, and you got to see some of my special buys there that I like to get. If you go to Costco and you have special buys, please comment below and let me know what you like to get there. I love to go, but I don't go very often because sticker shock when you get through that line. But I think I've done really well. Was able to get the 23 protein-based meals for $92. So stay with me on that, and we'll keep trying to find the best deal on meat as long as we can. So thanks so much for joining. I hope you'll stay tuned. Please like and subscribe, and have a very blessed day.